Whatever the game, it's all about the fourth quarter. Hi, it's John at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Think about it. How you finish determines the outcome, and here at Johnson's of Kingfisher, the big finish is underway. December's a great time to upgrade your family or work transportation with a new 2022 Ram 1500 or 2500 from Johnson's. Let's build yours today at johnsonsofkingfisher.com.
Absolutely. The 2022 Ram 1500s and 2500s are outstanding. Hi, it's Jeff Johnson. Right now, check out our new Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie crew cabs on display. Engineered for work or pleasure, these Ram 1500s are the most awarded light-duty trucks in America. Retool your work truck with our Ram 2500 Tradesman, Laramie, or Longhorn 4x4 crew cabs. Best-in-class torque, hauling, and safety features is why America's most loyal pickup owners drive Ram. Find yours today during the Big Finish sales event at a dealership you'll find in a place like Kingfisher. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
The Shed Grill and Bar in Kingfisher, owned by locals Brent and Steph Snyder, offers everything from burgers to a variety of salads and specialties such as chicken fried steak, pulled pork baked potatoes, and catfish. We also offer sandwiches, wraps, a variety of tacos, and popular appetizers. Gluten-free and light options are also available, as is a full bar with 6 different draft beers on tap and a variety of Shed signature cocktails. Located at 1505 South Main Street, the Shed is open 7 days a week. That's the Shed Grill and Bar. Good food, good friends, good times. Life can hit hard, but great coverage keeps you on the winning team. Let the experts at Stevenson Insurance Center guide you through the personalized process of finding the right coverage for you, your family, or your business. Personal, commercial, or health, we can service all your insurance needs. Don't blow your coverage. Come see us at 2302 Frontage Road in Kingfisher. All of us at Stevenson Insurance Center say go Jackets! Born and raised in Kingfisher, Dr. Drew Hendricks returned to his hometown to take over the Kingfisher Family Dental and Implant Clinic. Dr. Hendricks has taken the practice to new heights with his state-of-the-art facility, now open at 2700 South Frontage Road. He and his upbeat, fun, and caring staff offer cleanings of all sorts, implants, crowns, bridges, dentures, filling procedures, root canals, and much more. We love to see patients of all ages. That's the Kingfisher Family Dental and Implant Clinic. Call 405-375-4949 for an appointment. And be sure to visit our office at 2700 South Frontage Road.
Good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Kingfisher APB. It is semifinal Friday here at the 2022 Buckle of the Wheat Belt Invitational. My name is Michael Swisher, and you're watching Kingfisher High School basketball presented by Johnson's of Kingfisher. Just about set for semifinal number 2 on the girls' side. It's going to be your Kingfisher Lady Jackets taking on the Lady Tigers from Guymon. Guymon comes in 8-4 on the season. The Lady Tigers ranked number 14 in Class 5A. Yesterday defeated Guthrie 40-30 to advance to this semifinal round. Kingfisher 10-2 on the season. Easy winner yesterday. Played Edmond Santa Fe JV. Won that one 78-28. It was the Lady Jackets' first game in about 16 days yesterday. So took out some of that frustration on Edmond Santa Fe. The winner of this game will play UConn in the finals. UConn, a bit of a surprise. They came in as the 3 seed, but knocked off Oklahoma Christian Academy, which a lot of people kind of had penciled into the finals. But it was UConn that emerged in the first semifinal of the day, defeating OCA. So the winner of this game will play UConn for the championship at 7 p.m. tomorrow. The loser plays OCA at 4 p.m. in the third place game. Again, as we said, Guymon comes in 8-4, ranked number 14 in Class 5A. I kind of won, I think, 4 of 6 coming into this. There's some wins over Cash and Woodward. A loss to 5A number 11, Lawton MacArthur in there, a lopsided loss. Defeated Capitol Hill, and again beat Cash. Lost to Dodge City, Kansas. So kind of a up and down, but mostly up for the Lady Tigers, who are back into the semifinals here tonight. And again, Kingfisher, the defending champ, looking to win its second tournament of the season. The Lady Jackets earlier this year won the Cleveland tournament. Defeated Cleveland in the finals of that one. Then over the holiday break, they ended up taking the consolation championship at the Mustang Holiday Classic. And then since then had only played one game before yesterday. That Classic ended on December the 29th. The Lady Jackets came back on January 4th, hosted Chickasha. And because they played in that tournament, did not play in the Wheat Capital tournament that the boys played in, And so they had that break, plus they've had the COVID postponements last week, and that's what led to the long layoff. So it's going to be Kingfisher and Guymon in the semifinals. I think they're going to do the national anthem here. We're going to take a timeout here in just a minute while they do the national anthem. And then when we come back, we'll see our starters. We'll have some first quarter action and more. You're watching Kingfisher High School basketball here on KingfisherSports.tv, presented by Johnson's of Kingfisher.
Dennis's Express Pharmacy in Kingfisher offers fast, friendly service, including free delivery, free mail-out, free blood pressure, and much more. Come see us at 1308 South Main Street. Our convenient store hours and drive-through window make it easy for you to shop for your health care needs. We're proud sponsors of all Kingfisher activities, programs, students, and staff. Dennis's Express Pharmacy says, go Jackets!
F&M Bank loves giving back to the communities we live and serve in. Banking with us ensures your money goes back into your community. Our goal is to provide you with reliable banking you can trust, delivered with unique passion for service. F&M Bank has all the modern banking services: mobile banking, lending, reward checking, electronic checking, and more.
We invite you to come see us at any of our 8 locations. Come find out what relationship banking is all about.
F&M Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Interbank in Kingfisher serves the needs and caters to the economic strengths of the communities we serve with 15 statewide Interbank locations. Through our associates at each location, we strive to provide a high level of personal and professional customer service in a community bank setting while maintaining our commitment to personal integrity, customer service, and community involvement. We're ready to help with all your banking needs. Interbank in Kingfisher, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right. Got the national anthem done. Got to set the starting lineups. Uraldi Ruiz, Aaliyah Gutierrez, Haley Vasquez, Mercedes Vasquez, so we got 2 Vasquezes, and Naomi Aragonis. That's your starting lineup for the visiting Lady Tigers. Maya Haney making her appearance over here by the broadcast booth. Say hi.
Hi.
I don't think she knew she was actually on air there. And for the Lady Jackets, Emily Myers. Number 10, Peyton Walker, the sophomore. Number 20, Addie Matthews, a sophomore, senior. Allison Green, number 21, and then number 35, the senior, Raylan Garner. Lady Jackets scored in bunches early. I think they put 37 on the board in the first quarter yesterday en route to that easy win. And that was after calling off the dogs on the press early. So if you guys are watching, let me know. You can text me. You could hit me up on Facebook. I'll try to check that. I'm not going to get there very often. You can also hit me up on Twitter. But let us know where you're watching from. We always want to know. Guymon controls the tip, and right off the bat, it was Ruiz with the shot. She's short on it. And Lady Jackets get a stop on the first Guymon possession of the game. Guymon in his zone. That's Green running the baseline there. Got an overload to the far side. And they finally get it to the high post, and they go high-low from Myers to Garner down in the post, and she is fouled. That'll be the first foul on Naomi Aragonis.
Foul number 31, Naomi Aragonis.
So Garner will shoot 2. Misses the first. And gets the kind roll on the second. 1-0 Lady Jackets. Oh, got to travel before the shot as Guymon moved it quickly down the floor. Kingfisher working against the zone. Frees up Allison Green. She's a little off to the right, but there's Ray Garner with the rebound underneath. Gets blocked on her putback, but goes up strong the second time. She's got all 3 points. The Lady Jackets will press. Guymon easily breaks it. Again, they get up a quick shot. 2 misses there by Aragonis. Kingfisher gets the rebounds, and then we have a jump ball. It'll be Kingfisher's ball on the alternating possession. But Guymon not shy to put it up quickly. Matthews, 3. It's long. Hit the back iron. Rebound by Ruiz. She brings it up by herself. Now she's going to set up the offense. Kingfisher in a man-to-man. Garner guarding the ball on the perimeter. Aragonis cannot get past Allison Green. See Coach Young barking out her instructions down here underneath. Again, good defense by Walker, and that leads to Myers being able to swoop in and get the steal. She fires it over to Green. 3-pointer up, off the mark. Another offensive rebound for the Lady Jackets. Another offensive rebound for the Lady Jackets, and Emily Myers fights for 2 underneath. It's 5-0 Kingfisher, 5.5 to play first quarter. Well, the official standing right at half-court line did not blow his whistle. The one running behind the play did. Well, you see Garner, she thought she was open for a second. Wanted the call. Wanted the ball, not the call. There's a good job getting it to high post as Addie Matthews flashed that high post area. She got the feed, and what that created was a 3-on-2 situation. The 2 defenders had to make a choice, and that left her open for the shot. 3-pointer up, off the mark. That was Vasquez. However, the putback in by Aragonis. It's their first points of the game, 7-2 Kingfisher. "16-footer, Matthews, pure. Walker, great defense on the ball. Myers pokes it out of bounds. You can already see Ruiz breathing heavy. Bombadero watching as always. Contractually obligated. Great block by Matthews. Stood straight up. And Haley Vasquez's shot had no shot. So another stop for the Lady Jackets. Matthews like, I'll get the shot on one, block on one end, shot on the other. However, that one's a little bit short. Maybe a little quicker shot than what Coach Young wanted. They've done a good job the last couple times getting it into that high post. Matthews going to get called for the hook. Myers, not Matthews.
Foul number 3, Emily Myers.
Team first. Well, Ruiz blocked. Misses one, blocked on another one by Green. Aragonez, no good. Myers with the rebound. She'll assess it, gets it all the way down to Green. You got to be ready when Emily Myers has the ball because she will fire it. Kingfisher cannot find its mark from the outside just yet as Matthews has whistled for that one. Kind of saw Myers grab at her hand as she poked in at the ball and acting like she's done something to her left hand, maybe jammed a finger or something. Yep, she's still kind of shaking that left hand, so keep an eye on that. Walker with a nice drive and dish. Ray Garner, she's got 5. Sophomore created that with her penetration. Now Garner's going to get called for a foul.
Foul number 35, Ray Garner.
And there's a bucket by Gutierrez. Cuts it to a 7-point Kingfisher lead. 2 minutes to play first quarter. Semifinal game of the Buckle of the Wheat Belt. Garner inside, too strong. Again, really good job by Myers and Walker to force that turnover on the double team with the press. However, Walker's jumper comes up off the mark. Here comes Guymon. Lady Tigers have numbers. Ruiz pulls up and gets the good roll. It's 13-6. Kingfisher OCA boys up next as Gutierrez takes it away from Walker. We're going to have a jump ball. Should be Guymon's ball. Kingfisher still in a man. Trapping out of it. There. Perfect spot. Got it in the corner. And a fortunate bounce for the Lady Tigers. However, Vasquez couldn't get the shot to go. So Kingfisher has the ball. Walker's going to pull up for 3. In. Peyton Walker. Makes it a 10-point game. Yeah. Who's it going to be? Emily? Oh, yep. That's going to be Emily's second foul. So here comes Kenna Frost. .35 seconds to go first quarter. Kick ball.
Checks in the Lady Tigers.
Down to 20 seconds. Good defense by Garner. Cuts off the baseline. Ball goes out of bounds. This to be Guymon ball. 4.5 seconds to go. Try to get a shot off here. Man, once again, defense does the trick because the Lady Jackets don't allow a shot. They end the first up 10 at 16-6 Kingfisher. We'll be right back.
As a member of the Oklahoma Municipal Power Authority, Kingfisher Electric proudly powers our community. Kingfisher Electric has been nationally recognized for excellence in reliability by the American Public Power Association, providing quality and reliable local power to homes and businesses within Kingfisher. As our community and schools continue to grow, Kingfisher Electric is committed to progress and our future. Let's go, Jackets!
New unbelievable cellular plans. Upgrade to an unlimited plan today and join the Pioneer Cellular family. Only pay for what you need and get more of what you want. Choose your unlimited plan to mix, match, and save based on you and your family. With the new Pioneer Cellular plans and enhanced Full T service, you can now use voice and data at the same time. If your service hasn't been updated yet, stop by an office today or call 1-800-641-2732 for more information. Some restrictions apply.
Shocker, shocker over at the Cashin County Line Tournament. Cashin's in overtime. The boys, they've played a couple of overtime games here just in the past week. Well, they're in overtime now with Oklahoma Christian School. That's a battle of OCS is number 1 in Class 3A. Cashin is number 2 in 2A, and they're playing in the semifinals over there in a loaded tournament. And they are in overtime. Not that you would want to, but you could watch that game if you went over to Squirtle. This is also one of the selections on Squirtle, but you're here for a reason. To watch, listen to me. Secondary reason is to watch the Lady Jackets, no doubt. As they lead this one at 16-6. Peyton Walker. I know Brenda and Audie Price are watching. Maybe Jason Price too. Oh, nice feed inside, and Ray Garner, man. Strong, so strong. She took so much contact on that shot and still just kind of kept her balance, and gonna have a carry. Aragonis. Let that dribble get away from her a little bit. Matthews, 3. Nothing but net. And that's going to force a quick 30-second timeout by the Lady Tigers. 21-6 Kingfisher. We'll be right back.
A 30-second timeout.
Trail Creek Wellness in Kingfisher is a family medical clinic with an array of wellness needs. With health providers Rachel Cameron and Bridget Keast, and soon Paige Myers, our services include family medicine, COVID testing and treatment, lab services, preventive medicine, infusion services, EKGs, CDL physicals, hormone replacement therapy, and much more. We're located at 1001 Hospital Circle in Kingfisher. Office hours 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8 to 3 on Fridays. Just give us a call for an appointment at 405-375-7935 or visit our website at www.trailcreekwellness.com.
We're back. Lady Jackets score 5 points in 51 seconds, and Coach Tyler Chapman says, hey, I'll talk about this real quick before this gets out of hand. Already a 15-point Kingfisher lead. Aragonis, short on her shot. Rebound by Ray. Kenna Frost. Off the mark. But, almost helps come get away with it, but ball goes out of bounds off Allison Green. Guthrie, I'm going to call him Guthrie 20 times in this game. It is Guymon, and tomorrow probably going to call Guthrie Guymon. But they did a good job getting a good shot on that last possession, just couldn't knock it down. Whether it was Guthrie or Guymon. Another good look for Green. She'll start getting them to go here in just a little bit. She's got Ray Garner down there just collecting boards. She's going to shoot her third and fourth free throws of the night. She's 1 for 2 so far.
That puts Ray to the line, shooting 2.
Good on the first. So you'll see a different angle from time to time. There it is, your Oventive courtside cam. Thank you to Oventive for allowing us to do that. Add a little bit extra to our broadcast. Kenny Lunsford working that camera. Unless he's just kind of set it up somewhere and hiding out in the hospitality room. Another stop by at Kingfisher after Garner made both. To make it a 23-6 game, just keep feeding her. Keep feeding her. Wow, Ray Garner.
Ray Garner.
And that time Garner and Green combine to get the block. And it goes out of bounds off Guymon to boot. They pointed towards Kingfisher. So yeah, it is Kingfisher ball. That time they're trying to get it to Matthews, but well defended. There's Mercedes Vasquez. And it goes out of bounds off the Lady Jackets. 5:07 to play here in the second quarter. It's been pretty much all Kingfisher, already with a 19-point lead. Again, as soon as they get across half court, here comes Peyton Walker. She got whistled for that one, but so you're seeing that trend as they get it across half court. Here comes the trap. And Walker is just relentless there on the perimeter. Matthews rebound. She'll bring it up. Frost says, I'll try it. Not knock it down. It's 3 threes for the Lady Jackets. And unfortunately for Guymon, Allison Green hasn't heated up yet. And a turnover for the Lady Tigers. (28-6). Now they're posting up Green. She gets double teamed down there.
Foul number 21.
And then she's called for the foul. Midway through the quarter. Another good look for Vasquez. Can't get it to go. However, right there on the spot is Watson. And that's the first points of the quarter for Guymon. Took about 4 minutes and 15 seconds for him to get them. Walker for three. Long. Rebound Watson. Garner's lucky she didn't get whistled for that foul. Yep, there's a quick spurt by the Lady Tigers. Aragonis knocks it down. They got 4 straight, but still facing an 18-point deficit. Oh, another Kingfisher turnover. So the Lady Jackets gotten a little sloppy. And we're going to see a full timeout called by Coach Young as she has seen enough of that. 3:04 to go in the first half. It's 28-10 Kingfisher. We'll be back with more second quarter action right after this.
Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher is unique in that it offers all the amenities of a modern pharmacy, but also takes you back in time with its legendary Snack Shack. Pharmacist Trevor Wilsick and Haley Metters provide you top-of-the-line experience in the full-service pharmacy, as Medic also offers free delivery and has a convenient drive-through. We also offer a wide range of cards and gifts, as well as a full line of Traeger Grill products. Hungry or looking for a refreshing treat? Stop by our Snack Shack, which serves lunch 5 days a week. It also features our old-fashioned soda fountain, where our staff prepares everything from shakes and malts to our famous Orange Aid. That's Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher. Call us at 405-375-3202 or come by at 119 West Admire.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
So I'm calling this game and keeping an eye on Cashin OCS. Cashin with a 1-point lead and the ball, 25 seconds to go in overtime. OCS not fouling right now. Oh, we're back in action here. Pay attention. Russell, what are you doing? Russell does have a headset tonight, so if we got to pull him into emergency duty, we will. Jerry Mack's watching. He just chuckled because I said duty. Jerry Mack's watching with his empty right now, his 44-ounce cup, ready to fill it full of milk for nighty-night time here in a little bit. Green for three. Still hadn't found her mark. She will. 2:15 left, second quarter. And that Kingfisher defense forces that turnover as Dean threw it away. So it'll be Kingfisher ball, 1:51 to go in the second. Walker, great job. Just got it down to Garner, who got fouled. I think the Guymon bench felt that was not a good call. They felt Watson got that clean. And Ray misses the first. She's now 3 for 5. Make it 3 for 6. We do have Reagan Snyder into the contest. Frost guarding the ball, now Snyder. Kingfisher switching. Aragones creates some space, steps back, drops the jumper. She's got 6 of her team's 10 points. It's 28-13 Lady Jackets. A minute to go. And get it to Garner. She's got a double team down there. I don't know how she does that. She shoots it at a weird angle underneath the basket. Somehow gets it to hit the glass and go over the rim. Back quickly comes Aragones. She is contested by Snyder, grabs the rebound, then dribbles it up, the freshman. Kingfisher's going to hold for one final shot here. And it looks like Guymon's going to let him. Now looks like the Lady Tigers in more of a matchup. Again, Ray, that time she can't get it to go. Well defended by Watson, who gets the rebound, gets to Ruiz, puts it up right at the buzzer and drains it. So a good finish by the Lady Tigers. They got down big, but managed to cut it to 15 points at halftime. We're going to take a timeout here. We'll come back with some halftime stats. We hope you'll stay with us.
Myers Real Property offers an array of services to our great customers throughout central Oklahoma. Fill up with fuel or diesel, grab a snack, and choose from our wide selection of drinks at our 4 convenience store locations: Jacket Express in Kingfisher, Warrior Express in Okarche, Whippet Express in O'Keene, and Tiger Stop in Tuttle. We also feature Cowboy Express Fuel in Kingfisher and Tuttle, as we provide fuel handling services for farmers, oil field sites, convenience stores, and more. Don't forget about One Day Cleaners in Kingfisher, where we not only offer laundry and dry cleaning for clothing and household items, but we can handle alterations needs as well. That's Myers Real Property, a proud supporter of high school athletics in your hometown.
As one of North America's largest producers of oil and natural gas products, Oventive believes safe, reliable, and affordable energy is fundamental to making modern life possible. We also believe in building strong relationships in the communities we operate. Locally, Oventive is proud to employ 100 Oklahomans and support our schools through scholarships, sports funding, and FFA sponsorships, preparing the next generation for success. Visit oventive.com/community to learn more.
Nearly 200 years ago, Mercy began with one woman who inspired others to protect the vulnerable, comfort the sick, and deliver exceptional care wherever it was needed. This ministry still endures today with the same mission: to share God's mercy and make your life our life's work. Mercy, recognized by IBM Watson's Truven as one of the nation's top 5 large healthcare systems. Again.
All right, we're back. Lady Jackets lead it 30-15, but because I'm so good at multitasking, I've only got Guymon with 14 points, so I missed a point somewhere. I might have been watching that Cashin game. Looks like Cashin did pull off the quote-unquote upset, beat 3A number 1 OCS in overtime, so Cashin into the finals of its own tournament. This might be the first time Cashin has made the finals of that tournament. That's how good that tournament has been in its short history. But Kingfisher got out to the big lead, got up to a 19, 20-point lead. But then Guymon able to kind of close with a flurry. Only scored 8 points in that second quarter, but all 8 of them came with less than half of the quarter to go. Kingfisher scored 16 in the first, 14 in the second to get its 30 points. Half of those points belong to Raylan Garner. She's got 15. Addie Matthews has scored 7 for Kingfisher. 3 apiece by Peyton Walker and McKenna Frost, and then Emily Myers has 2. So we'll look for Allison Green to get going in the second half. She's held scoreless in the first, but we've all seen her. She's got a couple of quarters where she scored more than 20 points in a quarter, so we know she can catch fire. So we'll see if the Lady Jackets don't try to do something to get her involved. But right now it's working, getting the ball to Ray Garner in the post. Dave Cameron texted in. He's having to watch tonight. He said that Guymon's running all of its possessions in that corner. That quarter there, they ran all their possessions on the left side of the court. So really unbalanced, if you will, as everything's coming to one side. We'll see if that's something that Kingfisher can key on in the second half and continue to try to stop. Anyway, the Lady Jackets in control, 30-15. We're going to take an extended timeout. We're about 6 minutes away from the start of the second half. We hope you'll stay with us. Okay, we're just about ready to begin the third quarter semifinal game. Kingfisher, Guymon Lady Jackets lead at 30-15. Guymon never made it out to warm up to start the second half. Guess Coach Chapman had a lot to say. First of two games for us tonight here on the broadcast. We'll have the Kingfisher and OCA boys at approximately 8:30. We'll see if we can get closer to back on time. This one started a little bit late. It will be Guymon ball to start the half. Well, Myers tried to get a hand on that and couldn't get it. The ball goes out of bounds off Watson. Myers had to sit a good portion of that third quarter. Excuse me, second quarter. We're in the third quarter. Picked up a couple of fouls. Still in a zone for Guymon. Yeah. Going to get Myers for that one, trying to set a screen. Looking like a play that the Kingfisher boys running a lot, trying to set that screen down low and get the lob to the backside corner. However, Vasquez was able to fight through it, and she even drew a foul. Third foul on Myers. Quickly go the Lady Tigers. Poked out of bounds by Emily Myers. And Garner with the steal. Didn't just poke it away. She was able to track it down before it went out of bounds. Gets it to Frost. Tries to sidestep. She can't. She's defended. Gets knocked to the ground. Watson double teamed. They're going to say she was fouled by Frost, so she will shoot two. That is the first foul on Kenna. Watson makes the first. Well off on the second. Rebound by Green. So Kingfisher's offense has been a little quiet the last several minutes of game action. Still working at times to figure out this zone. There they get to Matthews down low. Of course, Watson being in there causes a lot of disruption. She's tall, got the long arms, and she's made a difference since she's been in the game. .545 to go in the third. Garner. Oh, called for the travel. Coach Young's like, how are you going to call that? At least give me a foul. They say it's a turnover. Kingfisher's going to pick up some full court pressure here. Nice job by Aragonis to break it. Can't get the bucket to go, but there's Watson. She's going to draw yet another Kingfisher foul. It's going to be the third team foul already on the Lady Jackets. It'll be on Matthews, her second. Aragones drives, scores. She's got 8, and it is a 12-point ball game. So Kingfisher's going to have to figure out something on offense here. Short corner to Garner. She looks. Can't find anything, and things open up for Walker, who turns around and knocks down the 15-footer. Get that short corner of that high post. It does a world of good against the zone. And then the press forces the turnover. Another jumper. Walker. Good. And another almost turnover. Just that little burst right there breathes some life back into the Lady Jackets as they push it back to 34-18. Ruiz to Aragones, who drives, can't get a go, but Watson, offensive rebound. Another one. Misses twice, but keeps fighting for the rebound. Garner's whistled for that one. That's going to be her second. And going to bring some size in to battle with Watson a little bit. And Reagan Snyder. Watson didn't start, but I think the Lady Tigers started having a lot more success when they brought her in. Right now they've got her being guarded by Peyton Walker. Who's called for that one? That's her second. So Watson is just collecting the fouls on Kingfisher players. She's been the difference maker for her team so far. Now it's Watson and Snyder going at it down low. I'll give Reagan credit. She's a freshman, but she does not shy away from contact. You might move her, but you're not going to bully her. I think Watson was trying to muscle her some there, and as a breakdown in the defense, and that allowed Ruiz an easy path to the basket, back to a 14-point contest. Snyder out to Green. She comes up, shoots a 15-footer. It's off the mark. Winner plays UConn tomorrow at 7 in the championship. UConn beat OCA. Good job again by Walker switching off of that and contesting the shot, just going straight up. Ball goes out of bounds off the Lady Tigers. 3 minutes to go in the third. 14-point Kingfisher lead. Good ball movement by Kingfisher. Frees up Addie Matthews for the three-pointer. It's her second tray of the game. She's got 10 points. And then a turnover. McKenna Frost comes away with the steal. That fires up the Kingfisher student section. Walker calls the offense. Still trying to work that backside lob. Is this the one? Not yet. It's going to happen. Oh, nice job, but Snyder, she threw it back into a Guymon player. However, excellent job just to come away with that, not letting it go out of bounds. There, going has traveled. So that shot will not count. Timeout on the floor. 1:58 to go third quarter. 17-point Kingfisher lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
A 30-second timeout.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936, and powering the needs of a new generation.
Just about 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Kingfisher with the ball up 17, trying to move into the title game of the Buckle of the Wheat Belt Invitational.
It would have been nice today.
Looking for Snyder inside, but she was double teamed, but Green's going to get another open look. Getting closer. Well, Ruiz kept fighting, and she gets rewarded. She has 8. And Guymon just won't go away. This is the 14th ranked team in Class 5A. Short corner. Skip pass. Frost drives, kicks it out to Green. Down to 45 seconds. .25. Matthews just about threw it away, but Walker's able to chase it down. However, she gets called for the backcourt. And she got double teamed by the Lady Tigers there. She got put in a bad spot. So that's going to give Guymon a shot before the end of the third to cut into the 15-point deficit. Five seconds. Aragones. Defended by Green, but she drops it. It's a 3. It's the second time, second quarter in a row with the Lady Tigers in it with a bucket. They're within 12. It's Kingfisher 37, Guymon 25 as we head to the fourth quarter.
Since 1945, Kingfisher Body and Glass Shop has been operating as a family-owned and operated business that is dedicated to providing you with the highest quality service available. We have stayed true to our roots and remained right here in the same location at 504 North Main Street for over 75 years. At Kingfisher Body and Glass Shop, you can expect to interact with our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Our services include full body and framework, paintless dent repair, glass chip repairs, as well as full glass replacement. We also have a full-service shop for all of your auto needs. Give Kingfisher and Body Glass a call 24/7 at 405-375-4871.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Well, Guymon's cut it to a 12-point ball game. Kingfisher in the second quarter was firmly in command, but that time only scored 7 points in the third. The Lady Tigers with the three-pointer from Naomi Aragonis near the end of the quarter. Cuts it to 12. She's got 11. Her team's 25 points. Kingfisher will have the ball to start the fourth. Again, only 7 points in that second. Green yet to score. Ray Garner's back in the ball game. She had 15 in the first half. She was held scoreless in the third. She's back into the contest now. As is Myers. So 5 starters are on the floor for Kingfisher. Walker Matthews, Myers, Green, and Garner. And there they get it to Garner. And one step off balance, doesn't matter. She's on the board for the first time since the second quarter. She's got 17. Kingfisher gets the steal. And there's Allison Green. Now she's on the board. Got the feed from Peyton Walker, but down to Watson quickly. Although she misses the contested shot. Aragonis with the putback, no good. Watson gets one to crawl back over the rim. I think you want both sides to see a foul called there. Matthews going to try to answer with a three. Long. Ruiz, no, excuse me, now it's Ruiz going against Walker. Who's called for the foul? Uraldi Ruiz will shoot 2. It's the third foul on Peyton. Ruiz makes the first. And the second. 41-29. Still in the zone. Oh, nice job by Ruiz as she came down to contest Garner. They say she fouled her first foul. Garner will shoot 2 again. She's now 3 of 7 and has missed 3 in a row. %. Green ready for the pass again, and I think that goes off of Vasquez. The official agrees with me. Great job by Allison Green. We've seen her anticipating that throw over there several times. That time not only did she knock it away, but she forces the turnover. Gets it into Garner to Walker. Matthews drives, gets stuck up under the backboard, had nothing to do with it after she picked up her dribble. Ruiz breathes through everybody, pulls up, shoots it. Never really got a good look at that one. It was well defended. 5:53 left. That frustrated Emily Myers. Must have got her with the knee or something. So that's 4 on 3. I think Coach Young saying she had both hands in the air. How did she hack her across the arm? And that's kind of why I said she must have got her with the knee, because I thought she had both hands in the air as well, as Aragones makes the first of the 1-on-1. So Frost will come in for Myers, and I know Emily's frustrated with that one. Aragonas makes both. Still not going away are the Guymon Lady Tigers as they pull within 11, 5:42 to go. Nope. Baseline was clear for Garner. That was an easy one. You can't give her that path. Put back by Mercedes Vasquez. Back to 11. Frost looking for somewhere to go with it. Eventually gets over to Walker, puts up the three, and she drains it. Sophomore with another big three. She's got 10 points. 3 Lady Jackets are in double figures now. Aragones, she doesn't have the reply. Walker up ahead to Allison Green. Great pass, great catch, great kiss off the glass. Good job by Walker. Seeing her teammate up ahead, then dropped a dime on her. So quickly gets to 16 points. Make it 13 as Ruiz comes back with a three. Timeout is called. What do we have? Full 30? Full timeout. It's going to allow me to tell you that the Lepard family has been in the auction business since 1986 and has carried forward the tradition of integrity, innovation, and outstanding service. Today, Lepard sells property throughout Oklahoma, Colorado, Kansas, and Texas, as well as abroad. They sold more than $1 billion of real estate. Aggressive marketing, leadership, service, integrity, that's Lepard Auctioneers. Call Kingfisher's own Chris Cameron today at 405-368-5946 or visit landbuzz.com. Again, the winner of this game takes on UConn tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the championship. The Lady Jackets attempting to repeat. See the KHS cheerleaders exhibiting their tumbling skills on the Ovintiv courtside cam. Kingfisher only 7 points in that third already. 10 points here in the fourth. 12, excuse me. Lead is 13. It was 16 just a moment ago, but Ruiz knocked down a three-pointer to get her team back within 13. Now Guymon's going to pick up the pressure a little bit, still staying in the zone, but coming out a little bit more. Was that ball tipped? It was not. So Matthews throws it away. Aragones driving against Myers, who has the 4 fouls. I'm sure that wasn't on the shot, but it was on Green, though. Yep. So that's going to give Watson 2 shots. Shows you what I know. Misses. That was a 1-and-1, excuse me. So I knew something. Not near as dumb as I thought. Should have been paying better attention. Ball's kicked. So this will be a good test for Kingfisher to see how the Lady Jackets can handle this picked up pressure by Guymon. And one of the Lady Jackets' 2 losses this season. They led Putnam City North by 10 going into the 4th. PC North, although with a collection of much better athletes and a different kind of pressure, just wilted the Lady Jackets and came back and won that game in overtime, as Kingfisher did not handle the pressure well. Again, this is a bit of a different look, but still, Guymon's going to ratchet it up just a little bit with this zone. The Lady Jackets going to try to run them ragged for a little bit. Matthews and Walker playing catch right now. Matthews drives, gives it to Garner. Back out to Walker. Kingfisher able to chew some time off the clock here. Ruiz goes to the ground. She's shaken up a little bit. And we're going to have a foul called. It's going to be just the 2nd team foul on Guymon. That foul was on the floor, so there's no shots. Guymon's going to have to foul 4 more times before Kingfisher starts going to the line. Lady Jackets are 4 of 8 so far from the foul line, all of them by Garner. That's what they're looking for here is to get a good look. If you can get a layup, you'll take it. Otherwise, chew the time, take care of the ball. No 3-pointers. This is where Greg Jackson would have pulled me out of the game. I can't shoot a 3. I'm no good to you, coach. That's the only thing I can do. Turn it over and shoot 3s. Now, got a good seal off by Garner underneath, but they called the foul. I thought they were going to call that a jump ball. I think Mercedes Vasquez thinks the same thing. Again, is on the floor. 5th team foul, 1:51 to play. Well, that's going to be 2 free throws. Good inbounds play by the Lady Jackets. I think they kind of caught Guymon sleeping there right underneath the basket. Addie Matthews flashed right to the ball. Well, draws the 3rd foul on Watson. Matthews' first free throw attempt is long.
Number 13, Daisy Johnson, 6'6", Lady Tigers.
Makes the 2nd. She has 11. Minute 45 to go. Good feed into Watson. She scores.
Watson.
Timeout called by Coach Young. We'll keep it right here. Guymon's just kind of like that rash Wolf has had for 5 years. It just won't go away. Don't worry, I won't tell him where you said it was. 50-38. As the Lady Jackets are trying to get back to the championship game here at the Buckle of the Wheat Bell Invitational. If you're here to watch the Kingfisher boys, that game is set for 8:30. We will end this broadcast. After the conclusion of this broadcast, we'll have to shut things down for a few minutes. I think we kind of have to shut the whole thing down for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll restart it for the Kingfisher OCA boys. Walker with the ball. Little three-quarter court pressure here. Myers breaks it, gets it to Green. And she turns it over. That was Aragonés who got the steal. She goes down, misses the shot, gets her own rebound. And she's fouled by Allison. So again, the Lady Jackets kind of just struggling with some of that pressure. If they've had an Achilles heel this year, that's it. Finding ways to take care of the ball when other teams ratchet up that pressure. And you can practice against it. You can do it in practice. You can work on breaking the press and handling the pressure, but it's just a different animal in a game. Aragonés makes the second of two. It's back to 11 points. I say, Walker, don't go back to the corner. That's right where they want you. Right there is where they want you. Green gets it out, though, to Walker. Dribbles right into the middle of everybody. Gets it to Garner, but she's fouled before she does. And I think now Kingfisher's in the bonus. One and one for the sophomore, Peyton Walker. And gets the roll. Probably would like to see a little more arch on that. I'm sure Charles is over there thinking that to himself. That one had more arch. Didn't hit the front of the rim. .30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 54 seconds left in this contest. UConn knocked off OCA earlier. Again, on paper, a surprise. It was an entertaining game, especially the second half. Both teams were going back and forth, making shots. I don't know what the final score was because, believe it or not, I made my way to the hospitality room. Eating was more important than finding out who was going to win the game. They had fajitas. What's a guy supposed to do? Gonna have Wolf's mac and cheese here tomorrow. Who's that gonna be? It's off of Walker, I guess. .48 left, and Lady Tigers had to work to get that one in, and tough shot defended. Aragonés gets it off the glass. She was being defended quite well by Green, but she got it to go. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Guymon ball. Frost is going to come in for Matthews. Down to the last 30 seconds. I mean, Kingfisher's going to hold on here, but they've had to work for it. Ruiz down to Watson, high off the glass. She gets it to go. Full timeout is called. Let's take one with them. 19.5 seconds left in this one. Kingfisher on top. We'll be back after this.
Whatever the game, it's all about the fourth quarter. Hi, it's John at Johnson's of Kingfisher. Think about it. How you finish determines the outcome, and here at Johnson's of Kingfisher, the big finish is underway. December's a great time to upgrade your family or work transportation with a new 2022 Ram 1500 or 2500 from Johnson's. Let's build yours today at johnsonsofkingfisher.com.
Absolutely. The 2022 Ram 1500s and 2500s are outstanding. Hi, it's Jeff Johnson. Right now, check out our new Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie Crew Cabs on display. Engineered for work or pleasure, these Ram 1500s are the most awarded light-duty trucks in America. Retool your work truck with our Ram 2500 Tradesman, Laramie, or Longhorn 4x4 crew cabs. Best-in-class torque, hauling, and safety features is why America's most loyal pickup owners drive Ram. Find yours today during the Big Finish sales event at a dealership you'll find in a place like Kingfisher. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
And we're back. Derek Wolf's fan club right there. Kingfisher with the ball, got to get it in. They get it to Garner. Quick foul is called, so Garner's going to shoot 1-1 here with 16.8 left.
Foul number 2, you're welcome here. Red goes to the line, shooting 1-1.
So Garner front end, 16.8 left. Makes it. And again, she's got 22. And ball goes out of bounds. Be Kingfisher ball. That will undoubtedly wrap it up. Well, going to get it to Garner. Last 5 seconds, they're not going to foul. 54 to 43 is your final. As Kingfisher moves into the title game. We'll go through some final scoring tallies here for Guymon. Naomi Aragones led the way with 16 points. Uraldi Ruiz with 13. And then they had Watson came off the bench to score 8. 2 points apiece for Aaliyah Gutierrez and Mercedes Vasquez and Aurelia. Let's see, another Aragones there had 1, so that might have been the point I missed earlier. That was kind of hiding on me. For Kingfisher, it was Raylan Garner leading all scorers with 22 points. We had Peyton Walker come up big with 12 points. Addie Matthews scored 11. Allison Green chipped in 4. 3 points from McKenna Frost, 2 points from Emily Myers as the Lady Jackets put up 54 as they win at 54-43 to advance to the championship game. They will play UConn tomorrow at 7 p.m., and you can watch that game right here on KingfisherSports.tv. Kingfisher Boys broadcast is coming up next. We got to shut this thing down for about 5 minutes. We're about 9 minutes away from tip-off, so if you're here for that, just hang tight and keep refreshing. You've been watching Kingfisher High School basketball. This has been presented by Johnson's of Kingfisher.